Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, marks, smarks, federations, anti-federations, and people who only watch wrestling just to complain about wrestling. Welcome back to another Sunday night where the hottest debate show in all of pro wrestling, Chaz and Friends. You could have been anywhere tonight. You could have been arguing on X with a burner account. You could be fantasy booking WrestleMania. That will never happen. You could be watching Logan Paul botch that spot for the 57th time like it's clockwork. But hey, you're here with us, and for that we appreciate you. Tonight we are coming off the heels of Survivor Series War Games. The timeline has been on fire. Three topics that got the internet buzzing. All right. AEW fans fighting WWE fans, WWE fans fighting themselves, AEW fans fighting Tony Khan, and Samoa Joe is somewhere sitting there laughing because apparently the big man's been running the long con this whole time. Also, we're talking about which match was the best. Was it Blood and Guts or was it the War Games match? And also, I mentioned the botch. We're going to talk about that Logan Paul and Jey Uso botch as well. So buckle up, because on this show, we don't run from the smoke. We don't duck the fades. We don't dance around opinions. We say what needs to be said, respectfully, disrespectfully, or really however it comes out. So lock in. Let's debate. Let's talk wrestling the way it's meant to be. Holla at your boy!
The following program is a collection of idiots talking about happenings in the sports entertainment world. It is meant to be comedically informative. The opinions expressed on this show does not necessarily reflect the beliefs of their peers, their bosses, platform, or whatever network they are on. There may be some out-of-pocket things said on this show, because this is how we talk to each other. If you are young, please seek permission before watching any further. Your homies. The 3 Count Podcast. P.S. Please do not sue us.
It's your boy, your nephew, your cousin. It's the Don. Chaz Evans here, checking out the hottest podcast in the world, the 3 Count Podcast.
Hit him with a 3 count. Pin him to the ground and the crowd go wild, man down, know what y'all like. Hit him with a 3 count. On the top row, crowd already know how I fly him to the floor.
Yo, it's your boy, your cousin, your nephew, the Grappler region's best kept secret and the Don of the Mid-Atlantic. And I am your host. I am the man who will lead this very respectful debate show. All right? Hopefully no one gets any real disrespect going on too early into the show. Hopefully we'll leave that for the second topic. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Chaz Evans. You already know what this is. You already know the time, the hour, and you already know what we're here to do. So let me introduce to you the most important people of Chaz and Friends, my friends. Introducing first, he is your current, your reigning, and defending. That's right. Bring it up. That's right. SWA crown champion. He is QB1 of SWA. I am glad to be WR2, all right, of his team, and ready to catch the reception. I'll give WR1 to Noah, even though he's not on the socials because he's mad at me again. But hey, shout out to that boy right there, Red Dog. Ladies and gentlemen, he's also, if you didn't know, he's also the coach. He's also the trainer of the year. All right. For 2024. Don't worry about where, but he was there. He's trainer of the year. He is also, ladies and gentlemen, all right, the uncrowned 501, all right, wrestler on the PWI, Pro Wrestling Illustrated. Ladies and gentlemen, he is your favorite. He is also the host of the critically acclaimed Now Entering the Ring interview series. Ladies and gentlemen, the Red Dog!
Yeah, what up? It is Air Force veteran, intel specialist, the one you call on when you need to get the job done, and your friendly neighborhood Red Dog, and I can't wait to debate today.
Wonderful. That's it?
That's it. That's all I need to say.
Oh, all right.
We got some
Introducing. Hold on. Because he's decked out, and he needs a grand entrance. So, bring him out into the spotlight. Ladies and gentlemen, as you see right there, his name, all right? I'll spell it out for you just in case you don't know it. Give me a TWITCH GRAVES E crooked letter S. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the only Graves that matters. Ladies and gentlemen, live in color from our Florida studios down there on 3 Count Podcast Lane, right there in our little country called Disneyland. Ladies and gentlemen, Twitch Graves.
I'm here to help you make bad.
Wow, that's what he said. He said, "I'm here." Oh, all right. All right, cool beans. Last but certainly not the least, ladies and gentlemen, with his Kippy Kaye cowboy hat on. He's sitting there, he's relaxing, but I promise you, the fire is burning inside. The heater has arrived. Ladies and gentlemen, Lou the franchise.
First and foremost, we aren't friends. Don't call me your fucking friend. Second off, we could have been on topic 2 by now with all these fucking long entrances. Let's fucking go.
I just want to give you all the respect and the acclaim that you all deserve. That's all. I just sorry that I
First
make
off,
sure.
fuck him. Let's fucking go.
All right. Well, let's go then. If you haven't already done so, hit that follow button on all your favorite social media platforms. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Hit that like button on Facebook. All right. Wherever you're watching us right now, definitely share it to one of your friends. Tell a friend, tell your cousin. All right. I bet you know somebody that watches wrestling or that used to watch wrestling. Send this to them. Let them know that, hey, this is a show where 4 guys argue about wrestling and we kind of roast each other in the process. Make sure you buy some merch from our Pro Wrestling Tee Shop. That's where you can get our legacy stuff. Our old designs are on there, exclusively on there. But all of our new merchandise, all of our new shirts, you can get that on foryourwear.com. We are dropping an awesome shirt. I just don't know when yet. I got to talk to him. I got to talk to the guy. But you see this shirt right there? You see this design? Boom. Today's show was brought to you by the Samoan World Order. You can get your SWO shirt soon, but you got to get it exclusively on For Your Wear. That's where you get all the new and cool stuff. If you know, let me give you our content schedule real quick. So look, you're checking out the live show today, right now, Sunday night. You're checking out Chaz and Friends Live. Tomorrow, you'll get one of our debate topics from today. On Tuesday, you'll get the replay of the debate show. On Thursday, depending on if Damien decides to come out of his shell, you'll get the Villains Lounge. On Saturday, you'll get a interview from the critically acclaimed entry the ring from truly the Red Dog. Red Dog. Let them know what they got in the can for now entering the ring.
Listen, you guys can go back and just find all of our old episodes. We have tons of them. We have our 50th with TJP. You can find the ones with Shane Taylor, Willow, Nightingale. You can find them with Rex Lawless. You can find anybody and everybody who has come on this podcast and had great discussions. If you're watching them to come through the ranks, you've probably seen them on AEW Dark. We had at one point in time when AEW Dark and Dark Elevation was a thing, we had close to 60% of the people that were on AEW Dark were on our podcast. So go check them out. There's all sorts of cool people. You can check out, and like I said, there's a whole list of people. Just go out there and find it yourself. And I promise you'll love it.
Alrighty. Next week. No, I'm sorry, not next week. 2 weeks from now. 2 weeks from now, Saturday night's main event. We will be having a Villains Lounge watch along. We will be watching along Cena's final match in the WWE. So be on the lookout for that. All right, Lou, here we go. Let's do it. All right. Starting off, we're going to do Push and Bury. Cliff Cave had this cool idea he wanted to do last night. Instead of Push and Bury, we create our fantasy Survivor Series teams. If you saw on the pre-show, some of the superstars were given their dream Survivor Series team. So 5 superstars. And that included them, of course. But you're 5. I'll start this one off. I got my 5. All right.
Okay.
My dream team Survivor Series team. All right. You ready? Prince Machiavelli, Noah Idol, Chris Idol, the Don Chaz Evans, and you know what? Screw Damien. Red Dog.
This fucking list, you guys are gonna get beat 0 to fucking 5.
That's my listen, man. We've won. Technically speaking, we've won a single ring War Games match. So
We have
my
one.
track record in that cage is bar none. You can sit on that and rotate. Go ahead, Cliff. Your turn.
Who did you throw in the
Well, that's crazy.
That was
So,
fucking gay.
do we have to? Okay, so we include ourselves too, right? On this team,
I was including myself. You never said that we couldn't.
right?
So and
Yeah, yeah. And I guess because
I'm an
they
actual
did ask.
wrestler. Lou's not a wrestler, so I don't I don't think he's gonna pick
That's what my
himself.
dick out of your mouth.
Pause.
Hey, so for me, I guess because we're all throwing ourselves, like we could throw ourselves on the team. I guess
I'm a
I
wrestler. Why
already in.
not?
Yeah, I'm on the team. I'll take it. All right. So let me get let me get Randy Orton, but I want a specific Randy Orton. I want 2009 Randy Orton.
Okay.
Punting everybody's head off?
Randy Orton. Was that?
Punting everybody's head off?
Yeah, 100%. That's what I want. uh, yeah. Let me get Macho Man. Let me get Rey Mysterio, uh, of course, because it's my favorite. And last but not least, the last person I'm gonna need. Let me get the GOAT, John Cena, on my Survivor Series team.
That's solid. That's solid. All right, Twitch, what you got?
I don't fucking know. Does it have to be current roster?
No.
No.
No? Okay. I want Andre the Giant. I want Bray Wyatt.
Mm.
I want Attitude Era Kane.
Oh snap. Okay, wait a minute.
Nope.
Wait.
Nope, you fucked up. Give me Lord of Darkness Undertaker. And give me Monday Night War Sting.
Oh,
Mm.
okay. All right. That's actually, you know what, your team's
That's a
stacked.
fire
Okay,
team.
go ahead.
Fire team. All right, Lou, it's you.
Yeah.
Give me Stone Cold Steve Austin. Give me Hulk Hogan. Give me Triple H. Give me Andre the Giant.
Mm.
And I'm not gonna pick you, Chaz, so I'll go with my best friend Cliff.
That's
Stop
fair.
acting like you have friends.
It's funny because I'm half Latin. Hulk Hogan's gonna be like, that's not gonna work for me, brother.
Nope.
He didn't say spick. I mean,
Yeah.
Wow. All righty. On that note, you all can drop in the comments, drop your dream team, Survivor Series War Games team. Sorry, your War Games team. Drop that in the chat. Also, if you're catching us on the replay or for excuse me, our podcast listeners, definitely on Spotify, definitely type in comment your dream team, or just tweet at us at 3Count Pod and tell us what you think. All right. Cool. Let's do this. We'll come back to temp check. Let's get right into the debates. All right. Let's start hot. Let's start hot. War Games happened last night. Blood and Guts was a couple weeks ago. After really sitting up here, right? After thinking about it, after looking over it, which match really was this? Which one was better? Okay. So War Games is legacy, Dusty Rhodes creation, classic presentation. Blood and Guts is AEW saying let's modernize it, let's actually, bring more of an extreme style to it. One is structured chaos, one is real chaos. Which one really hit harder is really much what we're asking. All right. I'll start. I'm going to go with Blood and Guts. Because I'm going to tell you this. I personally did not like the men's War Games match this year. It fell flat for me. It really did. if we were comparing the two as far as the men and the women's match was by far better.
Yeah.
As far as comparing it to the men's, but I don't think the women's War Games match was even a smidge close to the women's Blood and Guts match. The women they do the same spot they do every year with EO up at the top with the trash can. It's at this point with the women, it's starting of a rehashing of spots, especially when you get the same people in there year after year after year. You kind of get into that, and I think we're falling into that category with the women's War Games match, kind of like how the Kofi Royal Rumble spot was a couple of years back in the 2010s. Whereas, we're gonna put you in there because you're gonna do that spot. It gets a pop, and we're really booking for the pop instead of booking the match for the story purposes. We're booking for the pop. And I also throw in, as far as recency bias, not necessarily recency bias, but the fact that the women's Blood and Guts match was the very first one of for them, and so it kind of has that prestige and that aura about it. But overall, I think if we're comparing the two, even the men's Blood and Guts match was a little much for me. I said on the pod a couple weeks ago, I was like, like it's what the men that's what that match is for. It's for them to it's for Darby, it's for Mox and them. It was a lot more gruesome and much for me. I still enjoy that more than I enjoy the War Games match. The finish confused me a lot. There's a lot of inconsistencies with the rules of War Games and what they happen. Like, Brock went out. Shouldn't that be forfeit?
No.
No,
Why
well,
is
the
it
match,
The match wasn't
because the match
officially
never started.
started.
Okay, all right, fair. Okay, thank you. Fair. That's fair. All right, well, I'll take that out then. But it's just, to be the All-Star War Games match, that's what they were billing it as. It more or less looked like the G League All-Star game, to be honest. So that's my take. I to answer the question, it's definitely the Blood and Guts match. As far as delivered on the spectacle. Go ahead, Lou.
What? I have a question for you. What confused you at the end of War Games?
Well, first of all, I thought it was Seth. That's number one. But then I realized, wait, Seth's out for a whole year, and it's like, well, who is that? That's number one. Who is this? And then, of course, with all the chatter online, is it Austin Theory? And I'm like, well, Austin Theory. Then it's like, well, bleh.
It's Solo Sokoa.
Look, like, what's funny? I also I was like, it's Jacob Fatu helping Cody, and I was like, wait a minute, that's not Jacob. So I don't know. It's just, I guess for me, I got to see the payoff of the masked man. I think that's more or less is I need to know, how did we get to that? Like, if it is all Theory, and like, I know originally before Seth got hurt, like, Austin Theory was supposed to come into the fold originally in the group, and if we're still going with that, cool. Like, I'm not gonna say blah, but I need to know, all right, how did we get there? How did like, we haven't seen Austin in such and such? Why is all of a sudden he's got a mask doing Seth's moves? So I guess ask me that question after Monday Night Raw. To give you a proper answer. I think, and it's more the shock. I think it's still hitting me of like, holy shit, like, what the fuck just happened? Like, what did I just watch? Of the, like, because the finish, like, despite not liking the finish was shocking. I don't think no one saw, like, Masked Man from SmackDown versus Raw 2011 popping up and hitting the finish. So, and being the catalyst for Braun getting the finish. So I don't think no one saw that. So I think the shock value is still there. I'll give them that. It's just, I need to see the next chapter, I feel like, for me to give a proper, or as far as the finish is concerned. Now, the match itself, I still don't like the match. It just felt bland. It really did. It felt bland. Like, if I was making a sandwich, I just put the bologna and the bread, and hey, here you go, sandwich. That's how the match felt.
That's fucking weird. All right. Anyways, so.
But yeah, you can your take though. You can go.
No. Just you went with a bologna sandwich. Like, you don't put
Well,
cheese on it.
That's how the match felt for me.
That's what he means.
That's what I mean. That's exactly, like, yes, that's what I mean.
Secondly, we the shock of somebody coming in was the thing, but it wasn't a shock of who it was. Who else is going to be Chris Benoit? Like
I mean,
it was definitely like that's awesome theory. Okay, so, but yeah, for me, women's blood gut was number one, the best match of those four, followed by I think, in my opinion, the women's of War Games, followed by Blood and Guts men, and then War Games. Because I'm kind of with you on the men. It was bland. Nothing surprised me out of the blue. Just
Yeah.
somebody jumping out in there. Um, but that women's Blood and Guts had me on my seat. It had me on like, what the fuck? And I'm not that person. I don't understand the nails, the thumbtacks, the board full of fucking nails. Like, why do you want to put your body through that? Like that's not wrestling to me. That's art. That's your theater part of that. Um, but that women's everything that they were doing, I was like, oh shit, because we ain't really seen the women's go into like a hardcore match like that in a long time.
Right.
And so that's what got me. I loved women's blood and guts. That was fucking awesome.
so that's
Uh,
okay. Okay, cool.
go ahead,
You
Twitch.
want
You
to
can
go?
go.
Survivor Series War Games was fucking boring. Blood and Guts was by far better. Uh, Io Sky has become Jeff Hardy at TLC. Like that's the best way I could describe that.
And that's
Uh,
the point. That's what I don't like.
the
Yeah.
women's Survivor Series, the War Games match for the women felt like a glorified hardcore match. Like, and then here's the women's Blood and Guts match that is a pretty much free for all with anything you can get your hands on. We know AEW does the blood and gore and guts and shit like that, hence the name of Blood and Guts. And I feel like Blood and Guts for the men and women lived up to what it was supposed to be. Where, like everybody has seemed to say, the men's War Games match was very underwhelming. The women's War Games match was just as underwhelming.
Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, I agree. I agree. Actually, I agree, man. Women's war game match was second best. Blood and guts match was definitely on point. It was tops for me. And I mean, I'll be fair too. The men's blood and guts match, I'll put as third. I agree with Lou on that one too. And then I'll put the war games matches last. My problem is just like I lost interest in the war games match, and I think there was a lot of things that went into it, like the not having the cages there, like,
Hmm.
really kind of bothered me, like, and I think that's a little thing. I get it too because we wanna have, like, the pop with the music that's playing, and then, like, we know who's coming out, and then people could cheer for it and whatnot, but, like, the story and that stuff has to make sense too, like, Charlotte cannot go into like, she's a face, like, you cannot go into that match with the advantage as a face team. Like you're supposed to be going in there with the disadvantage.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, the ending doesn't make sense. And that's exactly what I think. That's why it fell flat. Was because like Io again, we saw her. We knew the trash can spot was going on. It happens. I would have been more shocked if they would have let Becky run out the cage and jump out. I think that would have. Because then at that point, like, okay, now you're running because you caused your team a loss because you ran out of the cage when the match started. I think that I would have bought it a little bit more with that versus everybody has to hit like their big finisher on Becky and Becky has to just eat it. I didn't care for that. The blood and guts match for women, it was on point. Like everything that it literally says it in the name. It's blood and guts, and we got everything that was asked for of that match. And my problem is that war games, like this is supposed to be a war. Like you're supposed to be like, it's just it pisses me off because WWE, behind the scenes for those who are just like paying attention and listening to me ramble, the whole deal with Mattel really hampers what WWE can do, right? Because Mattel was like, hey, we don't want toys with, we don't want to put blood on our toys and stuff like that, blah 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 blah. But like war games, especially Elimination Chamber, like these matches are meant to be brutal,
Yeah.
and they're not. They're not even glorified hardcore matches because nobody in the match is there bruises, yes, happen, but like no one in there is like if I hit somebody with a chain, somebody gotta get busted open. Like
Yeah.
it has to happen. Like, yo, we saw that with with the women's match in AEW. Like everybody there was colored up, and it's just weird to me to not see that any like in these matches. The men's match, like just it looked like it was a paint by number match for the men's war game match. It was just paint by numbers, and it just you know. You mean to tell me that you got Brock Lesnar and Roman? They come in and they do the least amount in the match. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
the least
Yeah.
amount.
humanly
Big,
possible.
big power hitters, and like they come in, they do the least amount, like a couple suplexes, a couple punches. All right, cool. Brock gets put through a table, and then like he's out for the rest of the match. Like, what are we talking about? This is the beast. The beast in guard. The man get driven through a padded wall, and he gets up and walks away,
Yeah.
and like still talk shit. But you mean to tell me that he gets tackled through a table by Roman, and that's it. He gone. He's out the rest of the match. Like, come on. There's just a lot of things in there I just didn't like. Um, and I'll also be fair too. I don't didn't really care for the finish. Like, just somebody random just like runs in and then like even if it is Austin Theory, I just don't care. I just don't care enough. Like it bothers me all the way around. It all is just the ending fell flat. The women's match for War Games, paint by number again. You know, give me something different. I need different, right?
Yeah.
I'll be fair. I had more fun watching the Survivor Series match on SmackDown than watching the War Games match. And I have said on here that I wish I could get a traditional match. We finally got it. I had more fun watching Sami Zayn and Solo versus with
That was fun, right?
man,
Yeah.
yeah, the whole War Games. Like
Yeah.
outside of one match, I had more fun watching that than I did all of War Games.
Yeah, all did that card just fell flat. It was like a D for me, dude. Like if I had to put a grade on it, it'd have been a D, C minus at best.
The best match of the night was Dom and Cena.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Like that was the highlight of the night. And half of it was them selling a fake injury.
Yeah. It's so weird because they played it off so well. From, like, defensive
So
spot.
well.
Yeah.
So well. I was standing up like, oh my gosh, Cena, how could you hurt somebody in your final two matches? I was over this. I was trying to hype Cena up, saying like, it's okay. I was talking to the TV, knowing John really couldn't hear me. But
Also, let's
Maybe
be
he
fair.
can hear you.
Let's call it out, man. Hey, the fuck was that ref doing? Like,
thank
you
you.
you did not see the Tahana bomb. You did not see the pop rocks. You didn't see that. You just saw the 619 into the prospect, and you not making the count. You just stand there like, no, you're not making. No, this isn't right. You're not doing this, and then you throw out Raquel and rocks. You didn't see them. You didn't see anything. You just assumed. So we could just do that now. Like that's just the thing. Like you're supposed to call this down the middle, and then you not making the count. Like that was a whoever made that call in the back, that was a trash call to make. That was my biggest problem with that match.
That shit would have never happened if Vince McMahon was still in charge.
Well, I don't know if that whole angle would have played out if Vince McMahon was still in charge. But yeah, that was a trash call, man. Like just make the count. Just make the count. Like
Agree.
you know what's next. Make the count.
Nope.
It sucked.
That's not their job anymore.
You leave
What is
Justice out of this too.
Your job is they call it count to three count. That's it.
Nope, that's not your job anymore. That's not your only job anymore.
That it is crazy. You're the communicator and the man that makes it like you literally are just. That's it. You tap out. That's the two thing count. Like that's it. Ah man, I was pissed. And then to Lou's point about the overall pay per view for War Games, I know we're not giving them out there, but I'm gonna give this, bruh. The fact that you gave it a D, like a C minus at best, dog. It at best it's an F. Like,
That was horrible.
bruh, all of it fell flat for me.
All right, cool. So, let us know what you all think. You tell us. Did you like War Games better, or did you like Blood and Guts? Let us know in the comments. Tweet at us. Post at us at Threads. I don't know what it's called. It's called posts, whatever. Let us know what you think was better. Let us know if you agree with us. But let us know if you think we're completely wrong. Let us know if you think that Lou is completely wrong, which I think he is about 50% of the time.
If you
But
think
yeah.
I'm wrong, then you're wrong.
Half is still winning.
Yeah, and if you think that Lou is wrong, ask yourself first if you're a WWE stan first.
Yeah, you know what? That's facts. There you go. That's perfect.
War Games was the best. This is the greatest it was ever. Psych, said nobody.
Said nobody. Yeah, you're right.
Said
Hold,
All
Nick.
right.
hold the L on that one.
All right. Moving on over. Let's get the temp check. I love temp check. So temp check.
Hold up, layers. Temp check.
There we go. All right. For those of you who don't know what temp check is, that's where me and my friends we give you our hottest and our coldest wrestlers going into this week. And for a bonus, we give you match of the week. Who wants to start this one off? All right, Lou, you've been hot all. You put your hand up. There you go. Cool. I was about to pick you anyway, dog. Go ahead.
Hobbs Wrestler of the Week, Mr. Dominic Mysterio. Coldest Wrestler of the Week, Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar for doing shit at the fucking one.
What's your match of the week?
Match of the week. I would have to say Cena Mysterio at War Games. That was
Okay.
the best.
That's fair.
All right, Twitch, what you got?
So my cold is the women's War Games match. Like I said earlier, it felt like a glorified horrorcore match. And even the crowd wasn't into it. Let's be serious. My colder is Nikki Bella and Stephanie Vaquer. Fuck this match. That was a glorified house show main event. My coldest, because I don't have a match of the week or hottest, was the men's War Game match. Can someone please explain to me what the fuck Jey Uso was doing?
He was eating.
I don't give a fuck. No, we're not going to run it back. Fuck you and your P.S. I want my goddamn shark cages. If you're not going to give me my shark cages, go back to a traditional Survivor Series match.
Why do you why do they have to be in jail like cells for you to be happy?
That's War Games.
Yeah,
I think
that's War Games. What the
that's
fuck
War
are you
Games.
talking about?
That's
the traditional War Games.
yeah.
You sit your yippee ki ass over there and you be quiet during my time.
Damn, Joe Dirt and Chicken Wing are going at it, bro. Chicken Wing.
I hope the Broncos lose. You shut up too.
You shut your fucking mouth.
Oh
I
my
said
goodness.
that.
You fucking
You don't
hate
even
that
care
bad.
about it.
I'm gonna fucking throw anthrax in an envelope and send it to you.
Damn,
What
that's
the fuck?
Oh, shit.
All right, here we go. So I'm gonna go.
We have a disclaimer, FBI. We have an FBI.
This
My hot-
disclaimer is holding a lot of shit back.
My hottest wrestler is definitely Dom, getting the pinfall victory, title victory over Cena. You know, regardless of what era it is, definitely means something. So definitely Dom. My coldest wrestler is, I agree with you, Twitch, is the. You know what? Actually, I'm not even gonna do that. I'm gonna raise you this. All participants of both War Games matches are my coldest wrestlers of the week. But I have a match of the week, and AEW did something good this week. They did, okay, because that young man by the name of Kyle Fletcher, all right, had a match with that bad man. That bad man. Do you understand the best bout machine? And I'm not talking Kenny Omega, the best tournament wrestler on God's perfect blue and green earth. Kazeshka Okada!
The fuck is wrong with this guy?
Fire match this Wednesday night on Dynamite. Do you understand me, folks? There is nothing that Okada can't do. And Kyle Fletcher at this point is about to take the mantle of bad man. Do you understand? That match was fire. Okay? Better than that War Games show. All right? Or, I'm sorry, the fake Survivor Series, because we haven't had Survivor Series in a long time. So, yeah, that match, my match of the week.
Are you done yelling?
Oh, I'm done. Yes, I'm done yelling. I just got a text message from my wife that I'm very loud. So, yeah.
That man can't do anything except for wrestle in WWE.
It's funny enough, you wish that was the case. You
I haven't
wish
seen him
that
on
was the case.
AEW yet.
I don't wait. AEW what?
I haven't seen him on AEW yet.
Oh yeah. Because I'm never going there. I talk too much trash about that. Yeah, I know I'm for a fact blackballed from AEW.
If they came to you with a contract and said sign on dotted line, you mean tell me you wouldn't?
I would sign it. I absolutely would sign it.
Okay, then.
But that's not happening.
You don't know that.
I
can agree to that. We'll talk off air. We'll talk off air. We'll talk off air.
Okay.
With your skill sets, I can agree you not being on WWE.
You're right. He's definitely ROH material.
Not even that.
Exactly. You gotta pay. You gotta pay to play, baby.
See,
Pay
I
to
knew
play.
I knew he was going to get on that.
This motherfucker is the bottom.
You gotta pay to play.
Catering and the Ring of Honor.
God, let me tell you something.
Well,
If
let me
I'd
put this out.
I'd be
Go
the
ahead, Cliff.
next greatest ROH TV champion. You shut your dirty little mouth.
First of all,
Barely made it to the catering.
First of all, before I get my hottest cold wrestler, hey, shut your mouth. I was like, as long as Shane Taylor's around, you will never be the world's greatest television champion. I said, don't worry. I got you. Got you.
Fine.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Don't worry, I got the OG's back, man. But we sit under the tree of Shane Taylor. You understand?
Yes, that's fine. That I yes, that is very true. Yes, there is there's a direct line from us to Shane. Yes, I understand that. Don't. All right, stop name dropping, Cliff. Stop doing that. Stop name dropping.
No. Anyway,
I got direct line Shane Taylor. Look what you guys cut.
First of all, yeah, I said what I said. I'm gonna send it right to him too. He go anyway. Listen, my hottest wrestler of the week. I have to agree with everybody, man. Dominic Mysterio is definitely on point. Like, let's be fair. When you need to go, like you get you can get a hot spot, bro, like instantly. Yeah, so I agree 100%. My coldest wrestler of the week, I have to also agree with y'all, man. Everybody in the War Games match. Let me be fair. Outside of Cena and Mysterio, the whole pay-per-view, bro. Just hey man, just get rid of it all. Get rid of it all. Yeah, those three other matches were just ice cold for me. And then what's that?
Nothing. I'm talking shit.
and then my
I like this guy's spot. That fucking dive is fucking nice.
Cool, but she did it last year. She did it the year before. You know what I mean? Like,
if you do it next year, I'm still gonna love it.
Again, we just Jey Uso at this point. Run back, just run it back.
Calm down, female Jeff Hardy.
It looks cool, but nonetheless, I mean, once again, like we just run in the back. Anyway, my hottest, my match of the week, man. Chaz already said it. I told Chaz this on the phone too when I was driving home. I was like, bro, we gonna be on the same wavelength when I mention this. But yeah, Okada versus Fletcher, first match of the Continental Classic, bro. That match was fire. I was here for the whole thing. I was like, bro, and the way it ended too, I was like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, absolutely. I agree. That's it was a banger match. Actually, the first four matches for the Continental Classic was on fire. So
Yeah. Yeah,
yeah, I give up.
the
But yeah,
Continental Classic is definitely they set the bar for the rest of that
oh
tournament.
yeah,
They definitely
they
did because I definitely at the end it was like, oh wow, this tournament's about to be lit. Like these
yeah.
matches are definitely about to be fire.
And especially because at one point in time, we're gonna get Mox versus Claudio. Like that's gonna happen,
Hmm.
and that match is gonna be wild. So, but
Yep.
yeah, so that's it. I like it. So there we go.
All right, cool beans. So wait, let us know what your guys' temp check. This is always a hit on TikTok and Instagram. People like to say, "Oh no, your guys' match of the week," and then. So definitely let us know what you think, even though we really don't care because this is our opinion. Okay, all right. Twitch be getting a lot of people heated on TikTok recently, and I just want to let everybody know he don't
I
care.
really don't. I really don't.
He don't care. Like the past
Wait till
couple
I
of months.
start replying.
Exactly, and that's what I'm trying not to let happen. I'm trying to save the fans from you, not save you from them. I'm trying to save
Oh,
them from
I
you.
ain't worried about none of these fans.
Oh man, but no, definitely let us know what you all think. Even if you don't disagree with us, it's we do like the interaction back and forth. So definitely let us know what you all think. All right, let's get on to our next debate topic. We're going to topic 2. We were talking about AEW. Let's stay on that train. So Samoa Joe, all right, the big homie, he pulled off the long con, right? People are praising AEW for the layered storytelling, while other people are saying Tony Khan is retroactively trying to make a messy story sound intentional. So we're asking, does this prove AEW actually plans long term booking, or is this just PR save for inconsistent booking? All right. So give you some context behind this, right? This angle has really gotten the internet split. Like some are either here, some are nay for it, right? Some people are calling it peak AEW. There, people are saying AEW is back. Yes, Cliff, you're making that face, but I've seen it, dog.
We'll
Like
be right back.
I've seen it for myself. I've seen it. People are saying this is peak AEW, and then other people are saying this is exactly why people think the booking process at AEW is in shambles because the payoff doesn't always match the build. All right, so I'll start since I was going to give him the floor, but he left. I'll start this one off. So this is where I'm at. It looked cool at the end. Like it did. Having Joe win the belt, it was cool. But that really don't magically fix the mess that came before it.
Yes, it does.
Like I should not have to wait on Dynamite for the 10-minute promo package to understand that this was always Samoa Joe's plan from the start. Like that's my stance. What do y'all think? Cliff's, you were gonna go first, but I went first and said my 2 cents. So you go
Yeah.
now.
No, I for me, okay. So what it is I actually like the fact that we got a promo package. I talked about it last week or in the last episode. If you guys didn't pay attention, the last episode, I was like, I want promo packages to tell me things that kind of like tell a bigger story because I want to be invested in this company. So thanks, Tony. I know you listen to this, or somebody in your production team listens to the show because
Somebody listens to us because that's no.
somebody listens to us
I
because
said
they
off air,
definitely
off
heard
air,
what I
off
was
air,
saying.
off
Yeah,
air. Said talking about off air.
but like, I appreciate the story that we're getting told. I just think that you're trying to retcon some stuff in there and trying to like, hey, yeah, well, by the way, like this was all like part of the plan. We probably just had a big messy story and we just put it together. I don't. People talk about it like, yo, this is long story. This peak. Like you said that they said it was peak AEW. No, bro, telling one story does not make this peak AEW at all. Thanks, bro. You told us one story. Cool. We need some more consistency first of all to be peak. AEW. No, but so far I'm enjoying the ride of what I'm being able to see play out as far as AEW is going. So I definitely can appreciate the fact that you know we're bringing Hook back in, we're doing this, we're doing that, like Swerve's back, we're getting this story here with Hangman, we're starting to tell some other stories together to tie everything in. Uh, Eddie Kingston being involved, especially with the win against Shibata, like all that makes is making sense, and I can appreciate that. So hearing the story come back and like seeing all the pieces kind of get played out together, if I'm not a longtime viewer, I would appreciate something like that because it tells me like, oh yeah, this is what's happening right now. Now I'm on track with everything. So I can appreciate it, but you were forcing some stuff in there and trying to make it all look pretty, but it was still a fucking disaster.
It was a very big disaster, but like you said, as someone like me personally, I don't get to watch every show every week. It's just it's impossible. Uh it's cool to see a little bit of stuff thrown in there that hey, maybe I missed this. But you pretty much nailed that one, man. It was still a very messy situation, but it is cool to see people like Hook be brought back in, or see somebody other than Adam Page hold a title. Uh, I just yeah, all around still a messy situation, and I feel like it was Tony Khan trying to say, "I did this on purpose. I did this on purpose." No, 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 you didn't. Just accept that it was a fucked up situation and move on from it. Like not everything is a grand slam every time.
What you
I
got,
agree.
Lou?
I agree with all three of you. Um, it's messy, just pure messy, and they're trying to regain their balance, and it's just everything's off balance for me. Understanding what good storytelling is in this shit is just garbage, and that's why it's really hard for me to even watch AEW anymore because it's repetitive, it's boring. They need to do something.
And
Do you,
and I'm fair, man. I'm glad that they kind of got rid of the death, and they didn't get rid of the Death Riders, but the Death Riders have kind of taken like a back page to what's going on with the ops because I definitely am excited about the ops being a part. But my biggest issue is I don't need the title transfer from one heel faction to another heel faction. Just because Samoa Joe is better than like, and I'm not gonna say better as a champion than what Mox was because Mox, didn't even carry the title around. We see both titles, all like the trios championship as well as the AEW championship. You see them out all the time because you know Joe's one of those champions that like to show it off. I just I need a champ. I need a champion. Give me like MJF as a champion by himself because I don't need. And I only picked him because and I'll tell you why, Chaz. I picked him. There's nobody else that runs solo. That's a not a heel. There's nobody. Every heel that matters in AEW is every heel. It doesn't matter who it is. And it bothers me because I don't see any single champions, and I just want a champion to just like look. I'm going to do this on my own. One heel champion, I don't care who it is. I don't give a fuck about the Don Callis family. I don't care about the Hurt Syndicate. I don't care about the Death Riders. I'm doing this because I do it for me. If Eddie Kingston turned heel, let me get it because Eddie Kingston turned heel and just running by himself as with the AEW championship, you know what kind of promos you're getting with him. I don't need these guys here. I do it myself. Blah 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 blah. I just want one solo champion.
you know who could really fit that mold if but they'd have to break up him and his partner, Brody King.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But I
I,
currently like Broditos right now.
I like Brodito.
Same.
I mean, let
So does my
me.
kid.
Oh, is Okada really necessary for the Don Callis family?
No, no, not even close.
Yeah, dude, give me like Cal Fletcher is obviously turning. They're. It looks like he's gonna be kind of turning face. Takesha looks like they're gonna try to make him turn face too. because the fans are getting behind them, right, and they're really lifting them up. So I need me a real heel solo champion. That's it. That's all I want from AEW right now.
I don't know if you're gonna get it though. Yeah,
No, probably not anytime soon.
Nope, not at all.
because I don't think they put I don't think besides MJF, a Kenny Omega.
If he
I'm
turns
trying to
heel,
think of any other people who can really go solo as heel, who that
yeah,
like they can say they trust, and I think those are the only two.
yeah, it is
And even
weird
then,
because
even with Kenny, they had Don. He still had Don behind him, but Don wasn't the mouthpiece. You know,
yeah,
it was more or less how like how Roman was and how Roman and Paul was. Um, which is kind of funny how that counter acts with each other, but
yeah,
they were doing the same time. But yeah, man, I agree with you. I would like to see a heel solo champion just run roughshod, and maybe and like Twitch, you're right. Somebody who could do it is Brody. Like yeah, they need the monster champion, like the monster heel, like the big guy that is like, oh no, nobody can beat him. And so yeah, you're right. I agree with you. And maybe that's the bullet that fixed it. Maybe that's the blue pill, red pill situation. It's like,
That
do we
could
bring
totally redeem him from all the losses he takes. Like, let's be serious. That man's win loss record is very one sided.
yeah, and he always like my problem with Brody. I love Brody King, right? I really do, but I hate how he loses to like the
The
dumbest things that happen.
thank you every time. It's always the dumbest
Um,
situation.
Yep. Yep.
so yeah, I agree, but yeah, I need a solo champion. That's why I need a solo heel champion. Then I know like they had their cards stacked up for who's going to be what going forward. Understand what it is. Whoever your next face champion is to take out Samoa Joe is fine. But after that, whoever your face is, they got to lose to somebody who's just one person, just one. I don't need I don't need a ton of interference. I don't need a ton of I don't need a faction. I just want one dude to do the job. That's it,
Surprise! It's Adam Cole.
bruh. I wouldn't care. I would be like, all right, it could be Orange Cassidy for all I care. I don't care.
Right?
I need one dude to
No,
handle.
Cliff is like, bring Brandon Cutler back.
Did he
Bruh,
leave? 'Cause
bruh,
I'm pretty sure he's on ROH.
I
bruh.
I think you're right, Chaz.
He's on the AEW roster.
Yeah, I'm just,
He's got to be
I
on
cannot
ROH.
believe.
I know the Bucks are still paying him somehow, some way. That's like saying like Cliff is Tony Khan, and he's like you're still employed by him, but like you're not really doing anything. He's still gonna pay you, like you're his homeboy. Like,
I mean,
like that's Brandon Cutler. He's the homeboy that just what he makes it by because yeah, I'm the best friend.
hey Tony, if that's how things work, give me a call.
Yeah, I too want to be best
Hey,
friends.
hey, Twitch, hey, give me a couple years. I got you, bro.
Bro, I'm just saying, I'm right down the road from Jacksonville.
Oh
just-
man. Final
Okay.
thoughts on this one though. Final thoughts. Let's go around. Final thoughts. Cliff, starting it off. So yeah. What you thinking? Like overall, final thought.
No, I liked the package. I thought that was great. I thought like telling us a story that you were trying to tell,
Right.
cleaning up finally was good. But otherwise, yeah, this was a mess. This was a disaster that you had to like kind of shoehorn back in. So I can appreciate the package though.
All right, Lou.
Same. Yep.
Yeah, Twitch.
Straight across the board, man.
Yeah, likewise. Yep, 4 in a row. So yeah, man. And I just want to put it out there. It's not that it's bad. Like,
Nah,
and I think that's
It's bad.
and I think that's the thing. No, it's not bad. Like what you have right now, all right, cool. I'm not hating on it. Like it's I can get on the train. I can get on it. You got me a little. I'm buying in. But just don't play me for no fool. Like don't insult my intelligence. I think that's really the big deal. I think a lot of us are saying is like, all right, Tony, don't play with our intelligence. We'll give you the benefit of the doubt. We'll play along, but like we're not dumb. And I think that's really the big thing. So yeah. Let us know what you think in the comments. Let us know. I'm always saying tweet at us, post at us. Let us know what you think in the comments. Please tell us what you think. If you don't agree with us, let us know. Like for real, please let us know. We will definitely respond back, and we can have this conversation. I said conversation. Please don't mind the guy in the corner, the white guy in the corner, creepy laughing. Like it's a conversation. We're not gonna hate. We're not gonna rage bait you. Well,
Let's
he
have
might.
a conversation.
If you see the same thing that says Twitch Grace, he's rage baiting you. But if it's from the 3 count, we're gonna legit, talk on about it. Like we do we do like talking wrestling. All right. I don't have a Damien, so there's no dumbass of the week. So by default, he gets it. Da, 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 da. But all right, buddy. This topic, this one right here. Let's get into it. So this one has had crazy enough has had wrestling Twitter, not even wrestling Twitter. This had the internet as a whole split in half. Okay, some people were praising Logan Paul like he's the new Kurt Angle. Others are ready to fight Stevie Richards like he just slapped their mama on some real disrespectfuls. So let me give you the context behind it, like I always do. So look, because wrestling always writes its own comedy, right? And like it's nothing's more funnier than professional wrestling wrestlers, and especially old head wrestlers. And yes, I'm calling all of you old heads out. I'll take this one, the backlash for this one. Look, Logan Paul and Jey Uso botch clip went viral the same week as Stevie Richards saying that Logan Paul is better than 98% of the WWE roster. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. People immediately jumped online like, see, here you go, 98%. Others are defending him, saying that one botch doesn't erase the fact that Logan Paul has been delivering banger after banger matches. So, here's the real question. Does that viral botch expose why Logan Paul shouldn't be called the best, or are just fans hating because, hey, he's an outsider? You know what? No. Cliff,
Yo.
you go first.
I saw the clip. I didn't even know that this was like a discussion that was happening. I saw the clip. I just think it was a mistake. That's all it was. It was a simple mistake.
Oh man, you're Marcus Spears on First Take. That's who you are.
Bruh, it was just a mistake. It
You
was
give
just a
the most
mistake.
safe answers.
Nah.
You sit up
Here's the
there with
thing,
your
though.
Broncos. No.
You can never
Talk
lie
to
on
me
the
how you
floor.
talk to me on the phone. Talk to me how you talked on the phone.
I didn't even
Not
know.
even an
No, because
hour
okay,
and a half
here's
ago.
here's okay. Let me clue you guys into what happened in the conversation on the phone. You guys can hear this
My
too.
man, Red Dog was up in arms on his way home
This
from the
man right
gym.
here, this man right here told me that Stevie Richards had said that Logan Paul was the best wrestler in WWE. And I was like, yeah, that's not even remotely true.
So look, you're right.
Period.
Then I had to go back and look and make sure I
Right.
for
And you fixed what you said, so I changed my comment. So because you changed, I had to change too.
because I
And
did because I wanted to because I
better
wanted to
than
make sure I was
98% of the
right.
wrestlers out there? Absolutely not. Not in the WWE. But this was a mistake.
Okay.
Like the botch was a mistake. The botch was a mistake. But Logan Paul being better than 98% of wrestlers? No. Not at all. I wouldn't even believe not even remotely. bro. Not he was even like, and I'm still gonna say you can't be better than 98% of the roster when two of the guys that you are in a faction with are better than you. So there's that. Like, you mean to tell me that if we had 100 wrestlers from the WWE, that Logan Paul is better than 98 of them? When Randy Orton's still around, Dominic Mysterio is there, Braun Breaker is there. We have Seth, who currently is injured, Roman Reigns. So you mean to tell me that he's better than all those guys? Get the fuck out of here,
Couple of them, yeah.
Stevie's high on some shit. Like, he's higher than Anthony is on lollipops. Like, this is what I'm saying right now, is that this is insane. But to look at one, and I get it, right? Like, 2 years ago, he had that match with Rey Mysterio. It was a disaster, right? But I'm sorry, that wasn't 2 years ago. That was January of this year on Netflix. It was a debut match on Netflix. Yeah, it was a disaster, but like, to hold one spot, there was a miscommunication in what was supposed to happen, and I looked like Jay was supposed to go for like a sidewalk slam, but then, like, I don't know what happened. There was just some miscoms, and they had to figure it out. But he's, first of all, like, it's a wild to say that he's the Kurt Angle of our generation. That's a wild statement to say. First of all, like, Stevie, I need you to come on this podcast and explain yourself, sir. That's what I really need, because that's crazy to say. And then 98, and still 98%, bro. No, not absolutely not. I just named 5 people that are better than Logan at everything, character work, at their promos, at wrestling. There's nothing in there that Logan Paul is gonna be top dog. And when I have those 5 people that I just named right out the rip, so uh, Stevie, you got some explaining to do.
Who wants to go now? I want to go last.
Logan Paul is the greatest wrestler of all fucking time.
Oh,
All fucking time. Ever. To lace up a pair of boots. No one is fucking better. None. 100%. Logan Paul is the best wrestler out there. Hands fucking down. If you live on planet fucking Mars. Steven Richards is clearly smoking crack, because that is the biggest load of bullshit I have ever heard. I can name at least 10 people off of the top of my head better than him.
You must be right now, then, huh?
How high are you?
Medium?
I mean, he is a mile high right now. So, I
It's
mean,
not, but here's the thing, and I forgot to put in. I forgot to even say he's also Steve Richards also said Logan Paul was better than everybody in AEW.
That might be true.
Once again, he clearly goes to the corner and buys his crack.
Like, he
friend-
said,
your
he,
friend-
like, he said they were he was better than everybody in AEW, because that's what sparked a lot of people from AEW to come at him like, you're insane, and pretty much what Twitch is saying. Like, legitimately,
Like,
I think Kyle Fletcher, or no, it was Orange Cassidy. That's the one. He's the one that started it off, that said something.
who's
Because
the
I
fat
saw,
guy
I
with the
saw
cheeseburger?
Orange Cassidy's tweet. That's yeah. There we go. Now, look, been hitting the head too many times. But yeah,
Mr. Iguana is better than Logan Paul. His stupid little
I'll give you
bullshit
that.
is better than Logan Paul.
I'll give you that.
Wholeheartedly. Don't look confused and disoriented, Chaz.
I just
No, I can't stand that motherfucker.
I know,
I'm
I
right
know.
there
Listen,
with you.
me and you go kumbaya singing around a goddamn campfire about that. Like, yes, I get. I can't stand it either. But I don't even. I really don't like it that much. I won't even say he's better than Logan Paul.
The mop. The fucking
Haters.
mop. Shut up. The mop that everybody can have a great fucking wrestling match with is better than Logan Paul.
Oh wow, now that mob
You
is
leave
going
Perry
to a
Saturn
lot of
out of this
wrestling
shit.
matches. Go ahead,
My
Lou.
turn?
Yeah, go ahead. I think
I
yeah.
haven't said it all show. Twitch, you little fuck.
Look here, Texas Ranger. Don't you got something to go do?
Read the shirt, motherfucker.
I said nothing about you being illegal.
You were hinting towards it.
No, I wasn't.
Anyway,
Get better internet, then come talk to me.
I need better internet. That's true.
tell everybody to get off the Wi-Fi.
Everybody, get the fuck off. Fuck your tablets.
You know what?
No.
That used to be me.
What?
The Wi-Fi, yeah. That used to be me. Now I understand, guys.
No, you cannot ever be like me. I'm too light skinned for you.
No, I'm not talking about you. Wait a minute. Wait.
Lou, what's your point, bro? Go on with your point.
Just go. Never mind. Just go. Oh my.
We have nothing. So for everybody, we have nothing but dead air right now.
Over and all.
That took a weird turn.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, I agree with all you guys about this. Fucking definitely Stevie Richards is fucking high off his ass for saying that. Logan Paul is a great entertainer. Don't get me wrong. He does some of the shit that fucking goes crazy. But fucking 98% of the wrestlers got good look at. Cliff threw 5 out there. I could throw 5 out there that aren't even on WWE or any time fucking show. But Logan Paul's only on WWE because of his name. He's a good wrestler, but that's the only reason he got his start was because of his name.
Right. And let me get into this, right? So first of all, to say better than every wrestler in AEW, that's a wild statement too. That's crazy. Especially when you have the best bout machine there, both of them. Like you can't be better than Kenny Omega or Kenta, or how about this? Will Ospreay. You can't be better. Can you be more entertaining? Can you be more entertaining than those three? 2 of them, yes, I can give you.
We can throw Darby Allin out there. Right? Darby Allin? Why not?
But yeah, go on, Chad. Chad's out here foaming at the mouth.
So look, I look. Y'all know when I write my notes. Y'all know I get real serious when I write my notes. Okay.
Right, the letter is Pinto. You know the funny thing about Chaz's pen pal? Chaz's pen pal is Chaz.
That was
he never writes back.
Right.
Dear Chaz, this is the 3rd letter I wrote you. You still ain't wrote back.
That's called a diary, you dumbasses.
I was legit about to say, so a diary? All right, look, let me give you shit like this. All right, Stevie Richards is crazy. All right, the legitimate definition of crazy. All right, Stevie Richards saying Logan Paul being better than everybody in AEW and being better than 98% of WWE is completely insane, exaggerated, and flat out disrespectful to the actual full-time workers. Look,
say it. Let them know.
Logan and like I'm not going to discredit Logan, right? Logan is talented, right? The match with him and Roman that he did, that was what 45 minutes of craziness that we did not expect from a guy who had what 2 matches at the time. Banger, right? I'm not putting him right. I'm not denying that he's not great. I'm not denying that he's good. But putting him above elite level veterans and world class in-ring workers is absolutely delusional, right? So look, I'm gonna break it down. I got points, baby. You look, if y'all got the time, I got the time too. Let's go. I got points.
You stop flipping me off, please.
Oh yeah, I'm over it now. You're right. There you go. Give you the
Yo.
So
That's
look,
what we're doing, huh?
limited reps matter, right? I'm gonna go to my main man right there, the Red Dog right there, who is QB1 of SWA, right? being in the ring and having matches matter. I can count probably on my hands and my toes the amount of matches Logan Paul has had. All right? Only a handful. You cannot compare that to wrestlers who have 100 matches a year to 150 to even 300 matches a year internationally on the independents and on TV. That's my first point. Moving on. Point 2, all right? Logan Paul has been protected in every single match. Logan has put in certain matches where his every opponent that he's had is able to make him look better than what he actually is. All right? Logan Paul, right? Automatically off rips because he streams, he does all documents, everything. He rehearses his big spots and all his stuff to a T, to a science. That's why it looks the way it does when he hits those big spots, y'all. Right? That is not that you cannot compare that to a indie vet calling matches on the fly. You cannot compare that to John Cena adjusting mid-match because what the crowd is giving you. And you cannot compare that to carrying talent that as green as the time stone on this Infinity Gauntlet. That's point 2. Point 3. He has never had to call a match himself, carried a weaker worker, had a 25, 35-minute main event with pacing, wrestled injured, wrestled multiple nights in a row. I know wrestlers on the independents who do that on a weekly basis. Shout out to my homie O'Shea Edwards. Don't you dare tell me that world-class wrestlers are better than Logan Paul. I have a list. I told y'all, I did my notes. There is a list of world-class wrestlers who are clearly, and when I say clearly, if I had to put the red and blue in front of my 4-month-old child, God bless my harmony, I love my daughter. She could tell you what is red, which means bad, blue means good. So look, I'm going to tell you like this. AEW wrestlers who are better than Logan Paul. And Cliff, Lou, Twitch, you can stop me when I say somebody who Logan is better than. Because it's like this is all my opinion. I'm ignoring you for your foolishness. AEW wrestlers who are better than Logan Paul. Bryan Danielson, even though he don't wrestle, is better than Logan Paul. Probably the greatest in-ring wrestler alive, right? Logan couldn't lace Bryan Danielson's boots if there was a how-to guide on YouTube. Let me tell you about the best bout machine, Kenny Omega. Logan couldn't touch that, all right? My man Kenny Omega across 3 different continents has put his stamp on professional wrestling. Let me tell you about the GOAT, the Billy Goat Will Ospreay. He's in another stratosphere as half the wrestlers on the planet. Logan's not even touching that. I don't like him, but I can't deny the talent. Swerve Strickland, light years above Logan. I'm going to give you somebody in the mid card, the lower mid card that no one really talks about. He just came back. Pac is better than Logan Paul. So no. That's just AEW wrestlers. Let's move on to the E, right? Cliff named a nice little list. I got a list myself. Tell me if Logan Paul is better than Seth Rollins.
Yes.
You're drunk and on every possible drug there is. Anyway, I'll keep going.
Crack monkey.
Tell me that Logan Paul is better than Gunther.
Yes.
Tell me that Logan Paul is better than Cody Rhodes. Tell me that he's better than the phenomenal AJ Styles. He's not. Randy Orton, Finn Balor, and I'll even throw at you some lower end guys. Dragunov, Carmelo, Trick Williams. I'll even throw in all of Dark State from NXT, who is not better than Logan Paul. Like, let's be for real. Logan is there for your high spots.
Wait,
Yes.
wait, 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 wait. Hold on.
You heard that too, right?
Yeah. So
Okay.
are you suggesting that all four members from Dark Strait are better
Garbage.
than Logan Paul?
Yes, I am. And I'll
Okay.
stand 10 toes down on that one.
Yeah. So now you're high.
That's fine. I'll be that then. I just don't think
Stop.
that Logan Paul is better than 98, nor is he better than the AEW roster. Like, let's just be for real. And going back to the context of the bot with him and Jay, I'm not going to go on the throwing the tomatoes at Jay Uso train because that's the cool thing to do in professional wrestling. Like Jay
Because-
Uso doesn't have over 15 years of putting on dominant matches, not only as a tag team, but as a single star. I'm not even going to talk about Jay.
JB drunk.
Jay has his moments. I'm just going to look. He
Maybe
gets
drunk.
gas, okay? He gets gas, all right? He's a tag worker. I understand that. Being a tag team guy,
No.
when you go from being a tag team to a single guy, look,
He's not.
look,
Fuck
y'all
you.
are not tag team wrestlers. Don't talk to
Noah
me.
Idol
no.
must carry you.
I was.
No.
I was.
The Idol must
I
carry
was.
you up.
No.
Wait, okay.
I
Red
was-
Dog
let's
must
ask
carry
this.
you.
No.
I
Wait,
will stand
hold on.
by that.
Hold on.
There is
hold
a
on,
different cardio and a different whole aptitude when it comes to tag team wrestling
No.
and being solo.
No.
No.
No, and
No.
disagree with that point of my
Fucking
argument.
crazy.
I gave
I'm
four
gonna
different
disagree.
points.
No, I'm gonna
Four
disagree.
different points that y'all agreed on, and now when I tell y'all about the
Chaz.
thing that I will say that I'm really good at. I'm not gonna toot my horn. I'm an expert per se
I'm not
at
gonna.
tag
I'm not
team
hearing
wrestling.
this.
Y'all gonna tell me I'm wrong?
Yes.
Go ahead. That's
Can
insane.
I-
How many tag
You're
matches you have, Lou? Lou, how many tag team championships you've had?
I've had one.
On there.
Exactly, none.
Here's
All right,
my
cool.
problem.
And that's
Here's
it.
my
All right,
problem.
Twitch, how many you've had?
More than you.
All right, cool. How many per PWI tag team list you been on? Oh, my bad. Exactly. So what? No,
Ooh.
man.
First of all,
Calm the fuck out.
I'm not even mad. I'm just disappointed. When was the last time that Jay won the tag team championships?
What?
Cousin, let's go.
When did Cody lose? That was the year that Cody lost.
Yeah, that's my point. So, but actively, when was the last time that Jay was like a real tag team worker?
What, 3 years ago?
Exactly. So you mean to tell me in the 3 years that he's been running solo that he hasn't had developed a cardio to carry a match by himself because he gets gassed because he was a tag team wrestler? 3 years is what we're talking about? No, bro. No, I'm
3
not letting
compared
that
to 10? 3 compared to 10? 3 compared to 10. 3 compared to 10. Don't do
You're
that.
a
Don't do
professional
that.
Don't do
athlete.
that.
Now you want to talk
Don't
about
do that.
disappointed? I'm disappointed.
Don't do that.
I'm
Don't do that,
disappointed.
Chaz.
No,
Don't do that,
me,
Chaz.
Longer than
you
you.
know that's insane. We're not gonna sit up there and no.
I'm not gonna let you sit up here and besmirch the fact that Jey Uso is a solo wrestler right now, and that we're gonna be like, you know what? He's been a tag team guy for 10 years, and 3 of
that
those
fair
years now
check
that he's on a solo, his cardio is gonna suffer. If this was the first year, I would let you have that. I'd be like, all right, maybe there's a point to this. 3, no, bro. If you know you're running solo, you better start training for a marathon because you know you running solo. There's no reason for you to ever.
Have you ran a half marathon, Chaz?
I don't need to. I have a tag partner that had to do half of it for me.
Exactly.
You relay it?
Exactly.
I have a tag partner.
I
I
don't
have
carry
multiple.
you.
Look, it's called a
No
faction.
idol
I get to
carries you.
choose which partner I want. It's like a
My
wheel.
point being though is
Fortnite
that
Emo wheel. I could pick
French
which one I want.
Machiavelli carries you. It must be nice to go fucking.
Exactly. Your
basketball
point doesn't
replace
matter
fucking-
because your internet can't
fucking-
even contain. That's how ridiculous your point is. Your internet doesn't even want me to hear what you have to say. Anyway, go ahead.
Because
Cliff.
you're garbage.
yo, my point being
Your internet is garbage. Got it.
we're going back to the original point about all this. Okay, Logan Paul is not better than 98% of the wrestlers. He's not even better than the entire roster of AEW is crazy because I want to look back at another person who's over, who works, and is a great talent, right? That's in AEW currently, and I want to kind of keep it relative to time, right? Because like we can go Kenny, we can do the big dogs, Kenny, Bobby Lashley, Dax, Cash. Sure, cool. I give you all those, right? Sammy, right? Cool. But realistically, man, like Carly Bravo, like Logan Paul's not better than Carly Bravo. Logan Paul's not better than, and it's just what I'm saying. Dude, they're not better. Let me be fair. He only hits like a few sets moves, right? But you're not better than Hook. Like Hook can carry a match. He's done it, right? Like there's certain wrestlers that don't do that. Don't do that. You literally
I gotta think about it. I think it's like a lot of the Hook matches I'm unimpressed with, but that's why I sat and thought I was like, I'll give it to you. Yeah,
but
We're,
you're not better than
we're
Powerhouse
talking
Hobbs.
about botch.
Like Powerhouse Hobbs. Like you're not better than that, right? There's a bunch of wrestlers in there. Wardlow, whenever he shows up, like I can think of. I want to kind of keep it relative to the time frame because Logan's been in the E now. What, 4 years, 3 years, 4 years?
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah,
Something like that. And I want to try to keep it in that relative form of like, you've been in here for 4 years. You're right. There are some wrestlers out there who have been on the indie scene that have been wrestling for, 3 or 4 years that are able to do some of the things that Logan Paul just can't do. And one of those things that Logan Paul has not shown yet, right, is carrying a match. But he also doesn't have to. That's the thing, because he's surrounded by such great talent. He doesn't have to carry the match. But be real, like, is there someone out there like in NXT that Logan Paul works that is not great? You know what I mean? Not good. I mean, the Performance Center puts out the talent continuously. There's not. I don't know if there's a. I don't know if there's. And that's why I say it like this, right? I don't know if there's ever a reason for Logan Paul to have to worry about having to carry a match. I mean, I'll be fair. I was talking about it on the phone with you. That iShow speed match was lit, and he had a solid person to carry him. Like you got trained by all the best people, but like you got the dude from Dark State literally carried the match. Like, so I mean, like, yeah, all these guys in the E can like make you look incredible. That's why I kind of want to see like someone that's not on the E. I want to see Logan Paul run a match like that you're not on the E with. Because we can see weekly if you get a match called to you in less than 4 hours, we can see you not running that. We see it. We saw it with Ray. We saw it with Ray, and we saw it with Jay. So I mean, it's just there. It's there, and we see it. So we know the problems.
I didn't
Yeah.
see comments. These are like old. I didn't. I wanted to.
No, these got dropped. Smiley right though.
Yeah.
Smiley right with this last one though. The way Logan is there for clout and is there as a distraction for people to forget that he moved to Puerto Rico so he didn't have to pay the taxes he owes in California. I'll be fair, not being political, but
it's
I moved out of California too.
Here y'all go.
but it's Jake Paul that owes California taxes.
Oh yeah.
They all shady to me. All right. Whew. I'm still tripping off that y'all really tried to like play me on like I don't know tag team wrestling, but I'm the tag wrestler. But anyway,
Nobody said you don't.
final thoughts. Yeah, no, we're not going back.
Oh, I'm about to light you up when we go off air.
We're moving forward. We're moving
Final
forward.
Moving forward. All right.
Final thoughts.
All right, there.
Logan Paul is better
All
than
right, there,
Chaz.
Terry.
Thank you, Lou, for taking my job. Did you just say that Logan Paul was better than me?
Yes, 100%.
Do you believe that?
Huh?
You really do believe that, don't you?
100%.
And you know what? That's insane.
100%.
I believe that. I believe that too. I believe that too. So, like I was saying.
Goddamn show.
Anyway,
Hater.
since we're sorry, I wanna apologize to our viewers and our listeners for the extreme disrespect that the panel today is throwing at me. Like
Oh, look at me. Oh, we're talking about me. We're talking
the
about
disrespect
we're talking about
that's
me.
being
What's up?
thrown at me. Like I'm not one of the world's best tag team wrestlers, and I'm in a magazine right here. Hold on, right
You're not even
there. That'll
you're
prove
not,
it.
you're not
Hey,
even the best tag team wrestlers in your own promotion.
You get that now. That's a
well, first of
lie
all, whoa. First of all,
straight from the
yeah,
pit of
that's
hell.
a wild. That's a
That's
wild.
a
First of all, that's a
lie.
wild ass thing to say.
That's a
Yes, that
lie.
was.
Because let me tell you something, and then you can put this on the promo, and this is a shoot and a work. There is not a tag team, the Delmarva region, that can place any version of pure ignorance boots, and that includes every single member of that compound. Anyway,
Prince
back to
and
the point
Prince.
being at hand at the debate show. Sorry, y'all. I just get wound up about tag team wrestling. Final thoughts on this one. Go ahead, Cliff. We'll go around again.
Yo,
We'll go around.
3 years running as a solo wrestler, you better have that cardio game pushed up. There's no reason for you to claim that you're a tag team. That's my final thoughts for that. Get them, get them out of here, yo. In fact, running solo should make you better at being a tag.
Go ahead, Lil. Yours too. It's on you. We're going around. Going around.
I
Yeah.
can say, and I repeat, Logan Paul is better than Chaz Evans, and Chaz Evans has been wrestling longer.
Said no one. Go ahead, Twitch.
Logan Paul over Chaz Evans.
Alrighty then. So that's where we're going. All right, cool. my
All in
final
favor.
thoughts. My final thoughts is none of you could lace my tag team wrestling boots.
I have numerous times. You still haven't beat me in a tag team match.
Craziness. In that magazine, I do believe that I'm in that magazine as well.
Oh yeah, you're in the description, but the actual tag team is Noah Idol and Chaz Evans. You're welcome for carrying you to the magazine.
Dude, he said he carries you, Cliff.
I did.
No,
I
Noah
carried
Idol.
him. I carried Prince Machiavelli, and I carried Chris Idols to the PWI magazine.
Hey, you
And
know
that-
what Chad
and
doesn't
the
carry
problem
yet?
is that the rest of Pure Ignorance don't understand the value that I bring to the group. Like
Botchville, USA, you hit Cliff in the fucking back of the head with your elbow, botch boy.
Let me, hey, Chaz out here throwing his words around. Let me speak on some facts. You know what Chaz Evans doesn't have on me?
I didn't spit a lie. We can keep.
That's
Our
fine.
show's
That's fine.
over
Neither
now.
will
Thank
I.
you for
Hey,
watching.
hey,
Thanks for checking out this episode of I was about to say now entering the ring. Lord have mercy.
yeah. Let me
Chaz
tell you
is
right now
only
what
in a
Chaz doesn't have
faction.
after me. After I just hit him with the mute button, Chaz doesn't have a dub over me in a singles match yet.
Chaz is only in a faction to throw him under the bus.
He's gonna have to hit the
Chaz
unmute
needs
button.
That's not true. I did beat him. I beat him actually in my city. So
Do you have the film?
I do have the film. I do.
Chaz needs
It's
to
not.
carry
It's not. Look,
All right, I
it's
have
not
a
good
winning
quality.
record over Chaz in singles matches.
Oh, now you gotta change your stance. Exactly.
I have to. I have to. You was right, and I was like, I forgot about the fact. I forgot about that fact.
I beat you legitimately. I'm gonna say on Juneteenth at the African American Music Festival at Drew Hill Park in Baltimore, Maryland.
The only way that he's beaten me is exactly how John Cena beat Dominic Mysterio. The last Monday Night Raw in Boston for the IC title. That was all. That's all he had. Because then he
Oh,
stepped out. He stepped out of Baltimore. L.
Anyway, oh, that was funny. All right, that's the show, guys. This was probably the most Chaz and Friends episode you'll ever see.
Don't call me your fucking friend.
I'm not calling you my friend. That's why you're not on the website. You're still a special guest. I need 4 voices, and Damien's busy with life, so and
So
you ain't doing
disappointed
anything
in
better.
you.
So
You ain't doing anything.
I fucking almost died 5 months ago, and you're gonna say here that talk about I'm not doing anything.
Oh, stop
Surviving,
fucking
dog.
dick riding that.
Surviving.
Get over it already.
I'm a survivor. Remember that.
Oh my god.
you know what? You're right. And every time from now on, just because you said that, when you come on the show, I'm playing Destiny's Child Survivor every time you come on the show because yes, you are a
That would be
survivor.
way better than your intro music.
You're right. You're absolutely right. And I'm gonna make sure I put Michelle Williams' part every time. Not even the chorus, her part, because no one knows that part and no one cares. And on that note, thank you for checking out this episode of Chaz and Friends. Don't worry, tomorrow, this debate, and actually, you'll get the whole end of the show. All right, on tomorrow, I'll make a cool little graphic with Logan Paul and probably Logan Paul doing a moonsault on Lou in cartoon form. You know what? Just for the
Why?
fun of
Because
it.
he would pin you because you.
Oh,
guys are
he
the same-
absolutely would not because he stole my
He would
gimmick with the
pin you.
brass knuckles.
He
I
would pin you
actually
so
make
easily.
Logan Paul better. I was hitting folks with brass knuckles with the right hand before Logan Paul was. So thank you very much.
So now
Good
you
night.
see my
See you
pain.
next week. Peace.
Logan Paul better.
Hey, thanks for checking out this episode of the 3 Count Podcast. If you like this and you want more 3 Count Podcasts, go on over to our YouTube page, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button so you never miss when we put out a video. Also, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, all things social media, 3 Count Pod, _ on X, 3 Count Pod, everything else. Also, make sure you buy our merch at foryourwear.com and prowrestlingtees.com. Also, you know what? Just watch another video right now. Like, right now, I'm gonna walk away and you're gonna play another video.